Hey everyone, welcome to Amazon Live. I'm Angel, for those of you who don't know me. I am so excited to be here today. We have a little bit of a different stream format. I'm streaming vertically, and if you've ever been on my streams before, you know I usually stream horizontally, but I'm excited to give this a try. So hopefully we are okay on the tech end. I am gonna just check the stream really quickly because, like I said, this is pretty new for me, but I'm excited. Oh yeah, it looks good. Okay. I was nervous that the technology wasn't gonna work. We're all still learning here, but welcome, welcome. My name is Angel, and I have some daily deals today. So everything in the stream is on sale. If you're coming over after from Instagram or Facebook or wherever you're coming from, you're gonna wanna find the shop button, which is, wrong way, on this side. I've been saying the wrong way the whole time. This side, right here, you'll find the shop button. And that will pull up all the products if it doesn't pull up already. If not, the products might be below me down here. And you can scan through it, find whatever you're looking for. But if you're here live, I encourage you to utilize the chat feature, which you'll see just down below. And hop in the chat, let me know what you're shopping for, where you're shopping from, a little bit about yourself. These lives are always so much more fun when I can actually talk and interact with you guys. So I hope that some people hop in live. There's a decent amount of people on live now. So hopefully we'll get some fun, chatty people in the stream. I'm going to go in order of left to right in the carousel. Like I said, these are all products that are on sale, but these are all kind of back to school focused. So a lot of tech, some like food, kind of like drink options for college students who are staying up late studying or partying and need energy, and then some office stuff. So hopefully you will find this helpful. Thank you to whoever liked the stream. Make sure to again, like this is a little different for me, the aspect ratio, but wherever the little heart button is, make sure to hit that like button. It does help send the stream out to other people. And then also hit the follow button. So if you are on your phone, you're gonna see it over here. You'll click my face and it'll come up with the follow button. Also turn on live notifications. I do stream pretty like sporadically these days. My husband is going back to work. He's a teacher, and my kids are going to be in school again soon, and so I'll have more of a consistent schedule in the next like 3 weeks, but for now it's like whenever we can fit it in. So if you want to catch my lives, you will do so by hitting that live notifications button. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to tilt you guys down just a bit. Again, like I feel like I'm so close. Normally, like you can see all the way in the back, so it's a little different this time, but that's okay. Hopefully for you guys on your phone, it's a better look visually. We shall see. So the first product in the carousel is a crazy deal, which when I saw this yesterday, I was like, I am so jealous. So it is the brand new 2024 MacBook Airs. They are discounted by 23%. And if you are an Apple girly, like right now I'm streaming from my my Mac desktop computer. I also have the MacBook Air as well as my iPhone and my iPad, which we're going to talk about later. So I am like an Apple girl through and through. And if you know, Apple rarely discounts. You can usually get a decent discount on refurbished stuff, but overall they really don't discount. So for this to be a new MacBook Air, not an old one, not like one of the older ones they're phasing out, and then also be on sale, very jealous. Like I'm very jealous of you. So I have the older one. Mine I believe is 2022, either 2021 or 2022. I was just trying to see the date, which is not on here. But I have the older one. I got my mom unfortunately had lung cancer in 2023, and one of the things that she wanted to get for herself when she finished her chemo was a new laptop. So I decided to gift it to her, and I got her the MacBook Air in 2023, so it's newer than mine, and hers looks like the new 2024 ones. But I'll show you mine just to give you an idea. So this is the older, and this is the silver color. So this is the 2022 before they update it. Hi, Victoria. Victoria said Apple iPad. Okay, I'm going to talk about the iPad right after this. I will move things around because that's a really good deal too. So This Air is super lightweight. The new ones are even lighter, and they're just a little bit more upgraded than the ones that than the one that I have is. It has the M3 chip, which is like more updated technology. Size-wise, it's the same. It's a 3.6-inch display, which works well for me. My husband has like a 15.6, so his a little bit bigger, but I like that size. It comes with 256 gigs of storage too, standard. You can upgrade that to 512 if you want, but the 256 is good. And then it comes with 8 gigs of RAM. You can upgrade that to 16 if you want, obviously a little bit pricier. So comes in all different colors. The Midnight is like more of like a bluish dark gray. Then there's the silver, there's the space gray, and then the Starlight, which is really pretty. It's like a champagne. So if you're looking for a new laptop, a good one, I love the Airs. I think they're great. They're lighter, obviously more compact. They don't have as many ports. So like there are no USB ports. They just come with the USB-C. There's 2, Apple calls them Thunderbolt ports. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't come with any traditional USB. My laptop was like the last one that had it. My mom's does now not have it. So if you use USB, you gotta get an adapter, which are cheap. So those are. Victoria said, Durham, North Carolina. Hi, Victoria. Are you experiencing a bunch of rain? We're having a ton of rain here, which I believe is from you guys, from one of the hurricanes you had. So if so, hopefully everybody is safe there. I don't know if it's already over though. I know that was like a week ago. So we're experiencing tons and tons of rain here. So it comes down from $10.99 to $8.49. That is the price of a refurbished laptop. So really good. It's obviously not like you can get like maybe a Google Chromebook or a cheaper PC for less, but for an Apple computer, that is really, really, really good. So, $10.99, like I said, basically $1,100 down to $850. This is really great for college students. Like this is the college pricing. This is the education pricing. So any of the discounts that Apple offers for students, for teachers, this is the same price as the education pricing. So you don't have to worry about that, especially because you can usually only use those discounts on one item. So say you need more than one, whatever, great time to grab it. Victoria said, no sunny, high of 90s. Wow, I'm jealous. It was, it's been pretty like weird weather here lately, over the last week. We've had like the haziness from the forest fires or wildfires or whatever it was, and now it's just like getting kind of over it, but then we got a bunch of rain. So next item that we have in the carousel is the iPad. So I am an iPad girl. I did not get one though for a while. Like I kind of resisted for a really long time. So I have the regular iPad, the 10-inch iPad. The mini is 8 inches, so it's like, say if you were to stop it right here, a little bit smaller all around. I think that the minis are great for people who are like commuting, walking places, because it's not that the iPads are heavy, but like the difference in weight is noticeable. I was holding a mini in store a couple of weeks ago, and it's a decent difference. So if you are someone who walks to school, if you're going to class, if you keep it in your bag and you're going to take it with you like everywhere, the minis are a great option because it still has all the same features, but it's just not as it's not as big. So the screen's not as big, especially if you have a laptop too. Like I don't bring my laptop out of my house. I bring my iPad out of my house. So those extra 2 inches are helpful to me. If you're someone who you bring your laptop with you, like if you're going to a coffee shop to work, if you're wherever you are, if you're having a meeting and you bring your laptop, like you don't really need the size from the iPad 2. I like the bigger one because again, like I keep my laptop at home. So it's all personal preference, but the battery life of the minis are great. They're said to last all day, which is really nice. The camera is really upgraded as well too, compared to some of the iPads and minis that first came out. Like it's basically like a camera from your phone, which is really cool. It's compatible with a Apple keyboard and an Apple Pencil. So if you are going back to school and you like to take notes, like write with it, you can get an Apple Pencil, which is, it doesn't come with it, but it's compatible. And then you can write and take notes and then it will transcribe it and it can type it out, which is really cool. If you like to draw, if you like to doodle, things like that, like if you are into design, that's also a great feature as well. So these come in several colors too. Comes in pink, purple, space gray, which is the one that I linked for you, and then that Starlight, which is like that beigey, really cute. The difference is both the laptop and this This mini does not come with Apple Care. So if Apple Care is something you're interested in, Apple Care is on sale and you could buy it separately with anything. Even if you buy it from like the Apple Store, you can get Apple Care separately and it's discounted. So up to you what you know, how you want to do it. I don't have Apple Care on any of my products. Thankfully, I haven't like needed it, but everybody's different. So you can toggle over to get it with Apple Care. The ones with Apple Care just are not discounted. So they are, but they're not as much. So this mini is $568 with Apple Care regular price, and it comes out to $448 today. Without Apple Care, it's regularly $499, comes out to $379. So if you were interested in Apple Care, you could just toggle over. It's like an additional $70. So it really depends on your comfort level and if you like having that additional kind of like protection and warranty versus not. So $379.99 is the price point on that. Next we have the Fire tablet. So I'm an Apple girl, I have Apple products, I also have Amazon products and I love them. So this is the Fire tablet. I think, I think it said it's not, but my whatchamacallit, brightness is really low. I'm like, why can't I see? So this is the Fire 10 tablet. This is the kind of like adult version. I have a bunch of kids ones linked next that I can talk to you about, but this is mine and my husband's like kind of play laptop, if that makes sense. And when I say play laptop, it's really just the one, I took a picture of myself. Oh no, that's the camera open. This is, I didn't even know we took pictures on here. My husband and I at the beach apparently took photos on the Kindle, which is like something that we never do, so that's so funny. So it does have a camera. It has like many of the features of the iPad. So if you're looking for a tablet, but maybe you like the Android interface better, maybe you are, first of all, the price point is better, but like I know some people like aren't Apple people. So in that case, the Fire tablet is a great option for you. You can get almost all of the same apps. The only one that you can't get on here that you can get on an iPad is YouTube, and all you have to do is go to youtube.com in the Silk browser. So totally up to you. There is a web browser which is called the Silk browser, so it uses Android interface. I had never had an Android before I got this, so I was like, oh, there's no way I'm gonna like know how to do it, and it was very simple. So we have like Microsoft Office, Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, Prime Video. We have Amazon Photos on here, Amazon Kids. So lots of good apps again on there for you. 10-inch screen similar to the iPad that I was talking about, and that one comes down from $139 to $89.99. I really like it for more of like my play laptop. So because I use my phone and my laptop and my iPad for my business, I edit photos, I edit videos, all that stuff on there. That's the laptop like when we were at the beach. Like I bring that and I read on it. I'll watch videos when we travel by plane and I'm watching Netflix or watching Prime Video. So I like to have that distinction, but if you want to use that more as like a work laptop, if you have Microsoft Teams, if you have Microsoft Office, PowerPoint, all that stuff, it can totally be however you want it. So it can be a business laptop, it can be a play personal laptop or tablet, not laptop, totally kind of like whatever you're comfortable with, but highly recommend that one because the price point is really good. Obviously Apple comes with a higher price tag, and I've had mine, I can double check, I've had mine I believe for 2 years now, and because I got it during Prime Big Deal Day, which was like October 2022, so I've had mine going on 2 years and it works really well. So this one is upgraded. The one that I linked for you today, they came out with like a new iteration of it. The processor is even faster, the battery life is longer. So this one was released 3 gigs of RAM. So this one was released in 2023. So it's like the latest model, all of that. So 36% off today, coming down from $139 to $89.99. Thank you to whoever liked the stream again. I really appreciate it. That is always so helpful. It helps to send it out to other people. So I really appreciate that. This is the local company, if anybody's curious. Polar Seltzer. I love them. They're based in Massachusetts. Okay. So the next series of products are the Amazon Kids tablet. So I have the Amazon Fire 8 Kids tablet. This is an older model. We're actually in the process, which is like, I'm kind of like, ooh, do I do it now? We're in the process of deciding what we want to upgrade my son's tablets to, because they got these in January of 2022, I want to say. It might have honestly even been January of 21. I have to look at the product page. But they've had these for a while and they still work great. Let me caveat that by saying they work amazingly. The reason why we're thinking of upgrading them is because this is the one here. I'll link it here. Nope. This one. This would be the equivalent. I actually didn't link this one. So this is the 8. The 7 is even smaller than this. So the numbers in the product descriptions are the size. So this is an 8-inch tablet, the 10 is a 10-inch, etc. So this is an 8-inch one. I linked the 7-inch one for you. But there's kind of like two types. There's the regular kids and then there's the kids pros. My sons are 5, they're turning 6, and so they're still within the time or the age range for the regular ones, but we've had them for so long that now as technology ages and all that, and like you see the case on these ones are even a little bit different. They've upgraded them. I'm thinking of longevity because these don't have warranties anymore. All of the kids tablets come with 2 years worry-free guarantee and then 1 year of Amazon Kids content for free. So I was like, if we're gonna get a new one, I feel like we should go for the Pro or even the 10, a larger screen, because they're getting a little bit older, they're watching more stuff on it, they're using it more frequently. When we first got them, they were 2. And they didn't use them really except for like in the car. So yeah, but that being said, we love them. My sons use them almost every day now. For the first like probably year and a half we had them, they use them, like I said, really just in the car, and then it's increased. So the 2 main apps that we use are right there. They're Homer Learning and Disney Plus. They do not have monitored access to them, so they are password protected. Amazon Kids has a lot of like age appropriate content, and they are you can set like safeguards. So we do use those, but we also don't let them use the tablets without them being monitored. They can't use them in their room alone. So we're pretty strict with it. So I feel like given that I feel comfortable with them, with their tablet use, because we monitor it. So the 7 is great for younger kids. That one, the processor is a little bit slower than say the 8 or the 10. So I think that this one would be, and it's smaller, obviously, you know, the size of the screen is only 7 inches. So I think that one's better for younger kids. 2, 3, maybe 4, 5 max, but anything older than like 4 or 5, I think that the 8 or the 10 is the better fit for you. But the price point is better for this one. So if this is going to be just like on vacation in the car or whatever, I think that's fine. The battery life also doesn't last as long. So just keep that in mind. It's 36% off, comes down from $109 to $69.99. Then we have the 10, which is like most similar to this one as far as processor and features. Screen is a little bit bigger. So where you see this one is an 8-inch screen, this one is a 10-inch screen. So let me line it up. So the case makes it look bigger, but it's going by the actual inside of the screen. So this one a little bit more features to it. Oh no, I'm sorry, I clicked the wrong one. This is the 10, sorry. I had the Pro highlighted. They're actually the same price today. Wow. So the regular 10 is 21% off today, and then the Pro is 21% off today. Why did I think the Pro was more expensive today? So if it were me and I were buying it for my kid, the 10 Pro is like even better. It is geared towards older kids. So that's the only thing. Depends on if you have, again, like maybe 3, 4, then I would say go with the 10. But the Pro, it's the same price today. The battery life is the same and the size of the screen is the same. It's really just what you have access to. I believe that the processor is faster on the Pro though. I just need to double check. It still comes with a case. It still comes with 1 year of Amazon Kids content free and then that 2-year warranty. So really, really great regardless of whichever one that you choose. It is gonna be like a great fit. So yeah, the Pro, actually they're the same. I was gonna say the Pro and the regular. So it comes with 3 gigs of RAM, 25%. So very similar to the adult 10 Pro. So either one, you can't really go wrong. I guess it depends on, or I guess I would choose based off of the age of your kids, but there is still the parental guidelines. So however like you want to do it, even if you get the Pro for a younger kid, you can go in and you could set what your parental settings are, and then you don't have to worry. But the 10 just gives the Pro just gives the child access to content that would be more geared towards older kids. So like with Amazon Kids, for example, it's preloaded with content that's made for older kids, where the 10 is geared towards younger kids up to 7. So that's where, hopefully that will help you decide. But either way, $189.99 or $189.99 down to $149 for both of them. So great fit all around. We already talked about the iPad, but I'll highlight that again in case you weren't here. For everybody that's just hopping on, this is a deal stream, but there are kind of like back to school, college geared products in here. But if you're looking for something in particular that is not in this stream today, let me know. I'm happy to adjust, move things around. I can add other things to the stream, or I can add it to a future stream. The other thing is, make sure to hit the follow button for me. I stream pretty regularly here on Amazon Live. I would say like at least every other day, 3 to 4 times a week at minimum. So hopefully that you find this content helpful and you'll join some future ones. Easiest way to do so is down below, or again on the side, depending on, usually it's like right here, you'll see the follow button. Also, my kids came inside, so if you hear little hellions, it's because I have 2 toddlers that are, well, they're not toddlers anymore. Oh, hold on. It's done. You can grab it. My husband just texted me looking for the tablet, and I said, hold on. So he's gonna come grab it from me. Next item that we have in the carousel is not a product that I own. I did a lot of research on it, and I was like gonna purchase it when I was working in corporate still, and then I knew I was leaving that industry, and like realistically I'd like to take digital notes. But if you're someone like I don't mind typing, but if you're someone that likes to, and also I could get an Apple Pencil, so like I have an iPad. I think if you have an iPad, it's not that you don't need this product, but like you can achieve the same thing with your iPad. If you don't have an iPad and you don't want to spring for an iPad, or you say you're in college, some classes don't allow tablets at all. This is a notebook that allows you to like transcribe and digitize your notes, but you still are writing pen to paper. So I'm gonna I can't speak. I'm gonna pull it up on screen so that you guys can see it. This is the Rocket Notebook. If you are not familiar, I probably heard about these. This is what it looks like. Oh, there I am. This is what it looks like. I probably heard about these in like 2022, 2021. So it's been a while. They're not that expensive either, but I definitely am someone who like takes my time because I just don't love having things around my house. So like I said, it is a smart notebook. It's a reusable notebook. So if you're someone who like goes through tons and tons of notes, especially like depending on certain classes in college, like math or biology, or just like even lectures where you have to take like tons and tons of notes, or if you're a doodler, if you like to color, this is a good one. So you essentially, it has like pages in it, they're reusable, that you write on, and then they wipe clean. I'll flip so you can see it. So it has that where you just use a wet wipe that it comes with, and you wipe it clean. But it has the dot design, if you're familiar with those, so it works well for like math, but also writing, because it's not just lines. Like you can truly color in it if you need to. Comes with 32 pages, and it uses an app. So here it is. So you scan the pages in the app, and then you can upload them to whatever thing. So Dropbox, Asana, if you use Asana, Google Drive, etc., Microsoft Office, and it's really cool. So essentially you like I said, can write pen to paper, scan it, and then you have access to all that in the app. The thing that's really cool too, you're like, okay, well, what's the difference between carrying the pages with you? You can search through the app. So like if you're learning about, I don't know, atoms in biology, for example, you can search that word and it will come up with all of the notes that you've taken in that, with that keyword. So that can be really helpful if you are studying or you're taking a quiz or something like that, like an open note quiz, and you need access to whatever you've taken about that one subject. It can be really hard to like flip through your notes and find it. So you can literally just search and it will come up with all of those things. Now, obviously you'd have to have access to your phone, but, or computer or iPad or whatever to access those notes. But I just think it's a really cool feature for students. And it's 35% off today. It comes down from $29.99 to $19.42. So it's a great price point. The next item in the Carousel is bubbly, so I didn't have any bubbly left. That's why I have a Polar, but I'm a big seltzer girl. If you guys didn't know that about me, I'm obsessed with seltzer. And these Polar seltzers, I love them. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, they're a local company. They're a really aggressive seltzer. If you know what I'm talking about, it's like a fountain soda from like McDonald's or like a gas station where the carbonation is just like really aggressive. And some days I really love that, but some days I don't, and I want a more mild carbonation. So the bubbly seltzers they're sparkling water, so I call them seltzer. They're sparkling water, which means it's like more mild. It's not like a Dom Perignon, I think is like what it's called, like a, really light sparkling water. It has a little bit of crispness to it, but it isn't super aggressive. So on days that your stomach, maybe you have like a unsettled stomach and you just like can't handle anything that aggressive, I think that those are a better fit for people who like bubbles, but they like more like mild bubbles. So this is a variety pack. It comes with lime, grapefruit, and mango. There's 0 calories and 0 sugar. So it is a case of them. There are 18 in it, 18 12-ounce cans. Which is a really great price. They can tend to be kind of pricey, especially when you buy them like in the grocery store, for example. So like, especially if you buy the individual ones, like the 16-ounce cans, because they do come, they're like these, the size. They do come in 16-ounce cans, but they're like $2 a can. So it can be pretty expensive. This is obviously a much cheaper way. You're going to get 18 of them. It's less than $1 a can. So 14, 29 down to $11. I think that that's a great price. I forgot my Kiala. I didn't bring them up. I had them yesterday. So the next item in the carousel are my Kiala greens. If you are not familiar with Kiala, I really love them. I have a bunch of greens. I'll be honest, not a bunch, but I've been just getting into greens. And so I have these, and then the Kiala, and then I also have the Amazing Grass. So I'll show you what these look like, because on the inside of the jar, they're very similar. So if you're not familiar with greens powders, these are what they look like. They have a little scooper. You mix them with water, and they turn into a drink. If you're not someone who can deal with green things, like it's never bothered me ever to have a green drink, a green smoothie, a green anything. I didn't even think twice about it. But like, for example, my mom like won't drink anything green. Like it's like a visual thing to her. And I've learned that other people are like that too. They're just grossed out by the color. If you're like that, you can put the Kiala in smoothies. You can put it in like a protein shake or something like that. That way it'll mask the color and also the taste. But I like it. The watermelon one is the one that I have, which is what I've linked. I've also tried Miami Vice, and that one is really good. Miami Vice is not available on this product page, but it is available on Amazon. And they're really good. So they help with digestion. Other than like getting the vitamins and minerals from just like if you were to eat just green vegetables, it also helps with digestion. So there's a bunch of stuff in there that's going to help with bloating and digestion, regularity. So if you're someone that gets constipated, it also has a bunch of antioxidants in there, which is going to help your heart and all that stuff. So I just make it in a shaker over ice, but you can totally mix it in with other things if you want. And there's 30 servings in the jar. So 44% off, comes down from $49.95 to $27.98 for that. Then next we have my snack pack. I actually just uploaded a photo. I need to take the video. Why did the photo not upload? Hold on a second. It was rejected. Hold on. That's so frustrating. So I uploaded a photo on here, and it's like the snacks come in the box that they're sent in, and so there was like the shipping label on top of it, and I put my hand over it, but it didn't, like the AI didn't like that. So we buy these all the time. These are what they look like. They are the Frito-Lay snack boxes. There's a bunch of different varieties. Let me see. There's a bunch of different varieties. So we have I think it's called the variety pack. I'll double check the name of it, but there's a bunch. So if you like kettle chips, that's one of the ones in there. There's also, what is it? Yeah, we have the variety pack. But there's barbecue, there's classic, there's tangy flavors, there's kettle ones, there's sour cream and onion, and there's salt and vinegar. And it's a box of 40. So they work really well for like school snacks for kids who are going back to school, college students, again, who want like quick snacks on the go, who's not going to deal with like a big bag of chips and like putting them in individual baggies. So it's obviously cheaper. Maybe you didn't know, it's always going to be cheaper to buy like just a big bag of something and package it yourself. But realistically, we know that like we don't always have time for that. Like sometimes we're too busy. So in that case, these are amazing. Like I said, we use them for our kids' lunches. We use them for when we're going out, like on a trip. You know, we're going to the park, whatever, we throw them in our bag as snacks, and we'll bring like sandwiches and stuff like that. So these come down from $21.86 to $17.49, and again, that's for 40 bags, so it's like roughly 50 cents a bag. It used to be that you could get bags like that for like $4 for $1, and really, like, that's not possible anymore. So less than 50 cents per bag is really good. Cheaper than the grocery store, cheaper than most stores that you're gonna find them in. They're also not like the small ones, like they're like medium size. So yeah, really great snack options for back to school. The other thing is they work well for Subscribe and Save. So if you have a bunch of products on Subscribe and Save and you're like at your third or fourth, if you add these to your fifth Subscribe and Save, you'll get an additional 15% off on them, and you can literally set it to every 6 months. Like you can set it to once a month and then just like delay it. So, but having that discount is really helpful because you'll get an extra 15% off. So it makes it even cheaper per month. Then next we have my thermometer. So this is my temporal thermometer. Again, I brought all my stuff downstairs yesterday. And to be honest, I wasn't sure if this stream was going to work the vertical. So I didn't prepare well because I just didn't think it was going to work, to be honest. So I'm going to put it up here right above my head. It's just really small, but that's hopefully okay. So this one is a no-touch thermometer. You can use it for kids or adults, but I think it's really helpful for kids going back to school because when back to school comes, so do the sicknesses. So this is what it looks like. It's by the brand Goodbye or Good Baby, something like that. Comes down from $29.99 to $169. And Diane said, the person I sent gift is returning outside her door tomorrow, does not have a printer, cannot put barcode inside box, already closed. Diane, I am not, unfortunately, Amazon customer service, so I can't help with issues like that. I do recommend you call them if you have trouble, or you can always chat them too. That's what I do, but I have no like insight into any customer service issues. I'm sorry. I can't help in that regard. But this played through, so you can see it has different colors. Green means like it's good within the, not fever range. Yellow means like a mild fever, and then red is a high fever. So I think it's helpful for those times when you're taking like your kid's temperature and you just want to like a quick, like, okay, are we still green? Are we rising? Whatever. It's very accurate. It does come with that carrying bag too. So yeah, I love that thing. I've had it for like 2 years now, and I was very nervous in the beginning that it was not going to be accurate. Like for whatever reason, I had this misconception that no touch thermometers were not accurate, and it's been accurate the entire time since I've had it. So coming down from $29 to $16.99, it's a really great price. I have a white one. It does come in other colors. I don't really know why that matter to you, but it does. You do have that option. Then just a couple products left in the carousel. So we have the, did I put in? I don't think I put my C4s in. That was an accident. I meant to put in C4 too. I put Zoas in. Brennan said, Diana, Porch Pirate is just gonna take the return off their porch. She can get the barcode on her phone and they can scan it that way. Yeah. Yeah, Diane, the other thing is you can bring it to, like, what I do for returns, I bring it to Whole Foods or the UPS store. So I don't know what she chose for, like, the pickup thing, but you can also go in and change it to, like, other things, usually, unless, I don't know how it works with gifts, like, if they, I don't know, actually. See, this is why I'm like, I'm not customer, I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, customer service, but good advice, Brennan. Okay, next option in the carousel is the Zoa energy drinks. So this brand is by Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Hi, Dragon Vloggers. Hi, Justin. So if you're not familiar with The Rock, he was, a wrestler, really into health and fitness. And so this was created by him. My husband is a big energy drink person, as you can see by did I not link the, hold on one second. Now I'm questioning it. I meant to add in Prime. So hold on. I was going to say, as you can see by the next two products in there, which I did not. So, there we go. Here's Prime and C4. I forgot. That's why I added them now. So, My husband is a big energy drink person. He drinks lots of different brands of energy drink, but Zoa are the ones that are like healthier, if that makes sense, for an energy drink. I don't really know how an energy drink could be healthy. I don't drink them, so I'm not like super familiar, but he also says the taste of these are really good. So these are, they come in two sizes, 12-ounce cans and 16-ounce cans. Obviously the 16-ounce ones are bigger, and so just depends on really like what you want and how much caffeine you want. But buying these on Amazon is always cheaper than getting them from the grocery store. So I linked the variety pack for you. These are the 12-ounce cans, 12 pack. So the slim cans, if you want these 16-ounce ones, the bigger ones, these ones are available on the product page. You just have to flip through. And so they come down from $24.99 to $14.62. That's a little over $1 a drink. Really good price. Usually energy drinks are like $3 a can. So again, if you like them and you drink them, that's a good price. I think for a lot of college students, or, you know, again, going back to school, you're going to drink them anyway, so might as well drink them on sale. Then next is the smartwatch. I actually got my brother this smartwatch, so I don't know if I ever took a picture of it, but my brother has an Android phone, and so this phone works with both Android and iPhone. Maybe not obvious, but I have an iPhone, so I have an Apple Watch, and I love that, but I didn't realize that, like, this looks very similar to an Apple Watch to me, so, and he loves it. It is, down from $139 to $99.99 today, and it has almost all of the same features as an Apple Watch. So the fitness tracking, the sleep tracking, GPS, Alexa enabled. You can do Bluetooth. Oh, my Alexa picked that up. You can do Bluetooth like calling and texting, like voice texting, which is really nice. The battery lasts for a really long time. Speaking of which, I think I need to get a new Apple Watch. Mine's dead, which, like, it shouldn't be dead right now. Unless I didn't charge it last night, but I thought I did. So, works well, like I said, for fitness tracking, for the integration with the phone, integration for sleep tracking, all of that. So that one is on sale for 29% off today. And then we have my laptop case. So this is by Vandal. Vandal, I think is how you pronounce it. It has this gold little hardware here, which I think is so cute. And then the color I have is sand. It's like this really beautiful, like beigey color, and it's padded. So I use this for my laptop, my Air that you guys saw. So if you have a 13-inch laptop, this fits perfectly. And it's nice if you're just worried, like if you travel to school, if you're worried about, damage in your laptop bag or whatever, this is really good functionally. It pads it, but also it just looks nice aesthetically. So this is my kind of like, when I used to travel for work, this was the one that I didn't have to worry if I had to put my purse or my like laptop bag under the seat. I knew that my laptop was going to be protected in that. So it comes down from $39.99 to $23.99. So that's that. Then we have Celsius. So these, I couldn't find one, although I know I have them in my house somewhere. We have like 4 different drink fridges because, again, my husband is obsessed with drinks. So these are what they look like. I'm just going to pull them up on screen. But if you're not familiar with Celsius by now, I feel like you've probably been living under a rock. They went kind of like TikTok viral. So Celsius's are marketed as like kind of like Zoa, like a better for you energy drink, but they're also marketed as more of like a pre-workout, like the marketing is definitely different than say like C4 or something like that. They are 0 calories, 0 sugar. So if that's something that you're watching, and then they have like vitamins and minerals in them. These ones are skinny cans. So they're 12-ounce cans similar to the Zoas. And it's a 12 pack for $15.95. So these ones are a little bit more than the Zoas actually. This is the ingredients in case you're curious what's in them. So, newsstand leash just dropped. So yeah, $21.48 down to $16.79 for, again, 12 of them. So a little bit over $1 each. So yeah, if you're into energy drinks, now's a good time to grab them. You can stock up on them. And you will like buy a case and hopefully not go through all of them super fast. But that's my recommendation. If you're going to drink energy drinks, you might as well buy them when they're on sale because they do get pricey. Then we have Prime. So I believe this is Logan Paul's brand, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it says it on there. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure this is Logan Paul, like the TikToker. I think he's a YouTuber too, Logan Paul, but they're energy drinks. They're all different energy drinks. Again, I don't drink energy drinks, so I can't like speak to, this one's better than that one or that one's better than this one. But that being said, people really like Prime. They're all kind of different. So there's the Prime Energy and then there's the Prime Hydration. So if you're not into energy drinks, but you just want like a, hydration drink, that's what these ones are. They're just the hydration. So you don't have to worry about having any of the things that are like stimulants in them. It's basically like what you would consider like a Gatorade or like liquid IV, but like full bottle size. So I have the ice pop flavor in my hand, but there's cherry freeze, island tree, blue raspberry, grape, lemon lime, lemonade. I mean, there's like a lot of flavors. So my husband likes these flavors the best, he says, for drinks. Again, I drink water. Like if anything, I drink seltzer. But really like most of the time throughout the day, I drink water. Hi, Freddie. I don't know if you're aware, but your camera is zoomed in. Yeah, I'm streaming vertically. It's supposed to be vertical. Hopefully, I'm streaming vertically. It's supposed to be vertical. Yeah, it's supposed to be like this. I'm just looking on the thing to make sure. So you're probably watching on a computer, so that's probably why it looks. It's my first time here. Oh yeah, I'm trying something new. They're encouraging us to stream vertically so that when you're looking on your phone, it looks better. So we're gonna see. This is my first time, but yeah, on a computer it looks really close up, but it's supposed to be like this. So this one for the case of 12 Prime. Yeah, for the case of 12, it's $22.09. So still less than $2 a bottle, but as we can see, like the price is increasing with each, different type. So depending on what you're interested in, they can get pricier. They're definitely not the cheapest, but we're gonna then go to C4. So I actually have, I think it's the Starburst. I don't know what flavor it is that's linked, but I have two different kinds here. There's a bunch of different types of C4s, but this one is the Starburst flavor, and then I also have the Watermelon Burst. This one is the sparkling one. This one is the like sports one or whatever you want to call it. So again, energy drinks, they work well for people who don't like coffee but need additional energy. Yeah, this is what I have, the Starburst, but it's the pink strawberry Starburst, but the one that I have is the cherry Starburst. But these are again more of like a pre-workout energy drink. That's how I first heard of C4, was by C4 pre-workout like powder. So if you are into energy drinks, again, my husband drinks all of these and says that the C4s are great. These are also for 16 ounces. So all of the energy drinks that I've been talking about are 12 ounces, which are these like slim cans. So this one is bigger, 4 more ounces in each one. So they come down for the case of 12. They're down from $27.99 to $19.99. But again, those are the 16 ounces. So it's actually not a bad price for those, a little bit more than $1 each. So if you are in the market, it's always cheaper to grab them when they're on sale. And I also recommend grabbing them and putting them on Subscribe and Save, because then you can save even more, especially if you have 5 orders for that one day, you get 15% off. If not, you get 5% off. So still good value, but it's even better when you can get 15% off. So that's the last item that I have in my carousel today. This wasn't the biggest stream, but I really wanted to come in here and talk to you about some of this tech stuff. The MacBook, I'm gonna go back to that, is just such a good price. It's 23% off. I have a, whatever you call that, skin on mine, not a sleeve, a skin on mine, but I have a MacBook Air. I love it. I got my mom MacBook Air. I got my brother, actually both my brothers MacBook Airs, so big fan. And I also have an iMac computer. I think the Airs are just like perfect. Like I don't think you need a Pro anymore. I think they still make MacBook. Now I'm like, do they even make the Pros? Let's see. MacBook Pro. They do. They make the Pros. They're a lot more expensive too. So I think the Airs are great. They're a great laptop. They do everything that, you kind of need them to do. So being 23% off, this one just dropped to, it has the new M3 chip. Really good battery life. I think it's 18-hour battery life. So lots of good features for that. And yeah, this is the refurbished laptop price. Like you're not going to get it for cheaper. I honestly don't know why it's this cheap. I was like, is this like a different seller? Is it refurbished? And it's not. So if you are in the market, if you have a kid going back to school, if you just are in the market for a laptop yourself, that is a good price for that being new. Like that's the refurbished price or the educator price or the college like student pricing. So It's worth it to grab it now. So yeah, that's the last item that I have. If you have not hit the follow button for me yet, you're gonna see it over here if you see my face, or if you're watching on your computer, it could be down below. Again, aspect ratios are all different because we're trying something new, streaming from a vertical aspect, so hopefully give people on their phones a little bit better of a shopping experience. So hopefully this was helpful to you. If you have any questions about anything at all, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Send me a DM. I'm like, give me a call on my fake phone. Send me a DM. I would be happy to answer anything for you offline. I'm at Massachusetts Mama everywhere. So Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, I'm at Massachusetts Mama. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. I also have a deals group on Facebook. So I haven't been mentioning that, but I was like, I need to start talking about that more because I've been posting in it a lot. So I post promo codes in that group, tons of discounts. If you like shopping daily deals like this, that group is all discount. So promo codes, coupons, price drops, everything. All you do is search Mass Mama Finds. You should see at the top on like the cover photo of the group a picture of my face. You request it. As long as you're not a bot, I accept everybody. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Hi Victoria. Victoria said goodbye. Thank you. You're welcome, Victoria. Hopefully this was helpful to you. So yeah, I'll be back. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. I have fashion. I'm just waiting for one thing that still hasn't come. So I'll be back tomorrow. If not, definitely Tuesday and all throughout the week. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you later. So bye, everyone.